Welcome into the latest edition of Extra Time. Thank you as always for your tweets. Craig Burley with us here in the studio. Shaka's with us. Ian and his drapes behind him. Oh, you should get sponsored for that. You've become an influencer when it comes to curtains, Ian.
Yeah, they're all the rage, actually. Inquiries are flooding in from all over the world.
Good, make some money from them.
I feel like I'm starting a market stall or something, selling them.
Meanwhile, Nedum, your background is less boring than normal.
Well, it's different, you know what I mean? It's only boring because you've seen it lots of times. It's actually really interesting if you really like monochrome pictures of Jimi Hendrix. Yeah, you know, it's subjective. Be nice, Dan. Be nice, please.
Where are you?
I'm in Utah, back in my old neighborhood, seeing a few friends, and then heading off somewhere else. Heading off to Mexico on Monday. So, yet again, as the season cracks on, I disappear.
Wow, very nice, mate.
Good trait to have.
Yeah, exactly. You need to look into that.
A lot of people on this show try that very same thing.
Speaking of trait, what's one trait or skill that you didn't have while playing but wish you had?
Speed.
Speed? How did you make up?
Okay.
How did you make up for your lack of speed?
Timing.
Right.
No, I wasn't. I was okay. I just didn't have that. A lot of people don't, but I didn't have that burst of speed.
Okay.
Some of them have, which is incredible.
Is that something you can work on?
Yeah, you can work on it. We used to have a speed guy at Celtic. We had a guy at Chelsea actually as well, Eddie Murphy. But we had a Rab Thompson at Celtic. We did some stuff after training for the fast twitch muscles.
The fast twitch muscles? Where are they?
Partly mines were taken out at birth.
Wow.
Fast twitch muscles, you've got to work on it and your strength, yeah.
Brilliant. Yeah. Nedum, we know that pace was one of your attributes, so your fast twitch muscles must be impressive.
Oh, so impressive, Dan. But the trait, I would say, is like, I wish I would have scored more goals. I would have wished I worked on my finishing more. Because, you know, it's not like I got chances every single game. But it would have been nice if, when they came, I wasn't just like, they were awful. As I look back, some of the misses I had, they're horrendous. And I leave my career, I've scored like 17, 18 goals. And then I'm thinking, that's actually really bad. You know, it's basically one a season. So I wish I would have worked on my finishing more so that when I saw the goal, I didn't just panic and just kick it wide.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Shaka?
My left foot. I was no good.
Right.
No good with my left foot.
Come on then.
That's easy.
Don't.
No, I thought you were going to be mean to Shaka, but then you didn't.
I'm not going to try and be mean to you because apparently you also thought you had some fast twitch muscles and you were going to. Well, I don't know. You just like to post some pictures or something. I don't know.
What's that got to do with fast twitch muscles? Look at those. Where's the fast twitch muscles there?
Well, where's the muscles? What the hell's this?
Hey? It's the guy who does my my suits. Asked if he could put some stuff on social media, and I was like, of course.
So you are. So let me get this right.
Yep.
You're giving him advertisement.
Yes.
And then round about where we are.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you pay for your suit?
Of course.
But you don't pay directly, do you?
I pay for my suits, yes.
You don't pay directly.
I pay for my suits, yes. Ian, what attribute do you wish you had?
Well, I wish I could tackle, wish I could score. The only thing I was good at when playing football, I was pretty good at passing at my very modest level, but I don't want to mix it with these brilliant professionals you've got on the show here. So
you know which show you're on, Ian?
I was going to say.
Well, I want to know, Dan, what I want to know is, with your fast twitch fighters, what is your 100-meter time?
Oh, God, back in the day. It was round about 12.8, I seem to remember.
Yeah, that's not bad.
There you go. I remember.
12.8?
12.8.
You could run 50 metres in 12.
No, I could. I was quite fast when I was young.
It must have been
I had to run away from the bullies.
must have been a strong wind behind you.
Learned to be quick. Yeah, back in...
Must have been a gale force wind behind you.
Mullion School, that was.
12.8.
Sports day, yeah. Yeah. Nedum, you must be, what, in the 10s?
No, so I ran 11 flat when I was 15. Then after that, I was in full time. So yeah, there was hope there, but yeah, it is what it is.
Shaka, you sometimes see yourself as a sprinter.
Yeah, I can run 109.97.
Minutes?
Oh, dear.
What are we talking here?
We need to get Derek Ray on the phone.
Oh, why?
Well, just because I'm intrigued to know, I'm intrigued because he's going to say, because somebody going to say to him, what trait, what would you, and he's just going to say, I just wish I was German.
Oh, there you go.
I just wish I was German. I've never known a man who loves Germany as much as he does.
There you go. Don't know how we got there.
Oh, I was thinking about what people wanted to have, and he just wants to be German.
Right, Shaka's disappeared apparently. Where have you gone?
Germany.
Sprinting.
Berlin.
Where did you go?
I just had to get something over there, Dan.
What was over there, Shaq? What was over there?
No, I just need some water, Dan. My throat's a little dry.
Oh no, parched. To Dan, if you could be a footballer, what position would you ideally want to play, and what does the cast think you'll fit best? I'd be a striker. All the glory, all the goals, all the money, all about me.
Right, you couldn't be a
Yeah.
You couldn't be a goalie, you couldn't be a full-back because you get done at the back post every 2 minutes.
Right.
You couldn't play in midfield because you're too weak. You get ragdolled.
So striker.
You might be
A good low centre of ground, Aguero-esque.
You're the perfect for that fancy Dan, excuse the pun, that fancy Dan number 10 who does not a lot during the game. That's you, all day, every day.
Yeah.
Not a lot, just prancing around
Yep.
like everybody owes you a freaking favour in life, while everybody else runs around, scurries around, doing all the work, and then you go around, pointing and moaning and.
Feels like it's got a little personal.
I may have come across 2 or 3 of those particular characters in my career. Very talented.
Yeah, thank you.
Rather not you.
Yes.
Rather frustrating.
Yeah,
But it's even worse when you have 2 of them in the one team.
Right.
And you think you can go to France and win.
Oh,
it's
dear.
amazing that, and you can't.
Oh dear. Some old scars have been exposed.
Let's put Lubomir Moravcik and Ayo Berkovic in the same team. Yeah, that'll work. Away from home, I think not.
Oh, okay, good. We're talking about me, not your past failings in France.
Well, that's my whole point.
Yeah.
You'd always bring it back to you.
Yeah, exactly. Number 10, fancy number 10, Nedum, do you think?
For you, no. You, as Craig was saying, but it's more so the free roll, because you wouldn't literally not want to get involved in anything structured. You just go wherever you wanted, get in the ball, press this guy, I don't know. But to be honest, as the question says, you kind of suit a left back, like a right-footed left back for a team that only hits channel balls. I think that's who you realistically are.
I'll be honest with you. You're honestly, I could, if you ever played at any sort of decent, top level, right?
Yeah.
Honestly, I swear to God, even in today's laws, somebody would absolutely smash you.
Right.
Again, it's fact.
Again, it's getting personal.
I think I would even
jump out of retirement.
No, I would jump. I think I would go to the game. I would actually go to the game with my boots on, pair of denims, my boots on, and just jump on the pitch.
There you go.
But honestly, you'd be in your head before you even got on the pitch.
Yes.
It would be.
Yeah.
I've seen it happen.
All right, really?
Oh,
and then people just go missing.
Well, you're talking about Vinnie Jones kicked Gavin Peacock with a big toe right up the backside.
Right.
In the tunnel. Proper, like, full-on smash. I saw it before the game, and said, "I'm going to." That's just the start of it.
Yeah, I don't think I'd like that.
I don't think you would.
No, I don't.
I think you would start crying.
I definitely would start crying if Vinnie Jones kicked me up the bum. Definitely.
Go to the manager and say, "A big man kicked me."
A big man kicked me. I don't like it. For Ian, what are some of your favourite grounds to go and commentate at?
The favourite grounds to commentate on, number 1, Maracanã, 2, Camp Nou in Barcelona, at home. Arsenal's best because it's the best commentary position in terms of being able to see the pitch. We're very simple folk like that. We go to the places, we like the places where we've got the best view of the game, and Arsenal's probably the best in the Premier League for that. The most difficult, without any question, is West Ham United, where it's about 80 yards just to the near touchline, because it's one of those shallow bowls. It was built for athletics in the Olympic Games. So none of us look forward to commentating at West Ham, but I've given you 3 there anyway.
Arsenal still got the slowest lift from the media room up to the gantry, and
Yeah. Yeah,
You can
it's
miss
the
a game doing
slowest.
that.
Tell
You're
your
absolutely
story.
right, Craig. It's the slowest in the world.
What story?
When you were commentating with Derek in Scotland.
Oh, I thought you meant. I tell you, the worst one I did was the San Siro.
Right.
We were so high at the San Siro. I was working with Jim Proudfoot doing a Milan derby, and obviously we weren't covering both the Milan teams every week, so it was a bit of last-minute homework going on. Getting in there, working for ESPN UK at the time, and thinking, this will be okay. We'll get a really good view. Of course, not being anywhere like the host broadcaster, right up the back of the main stand. Oof. And we got up there, and the monitor was about the size of the phone.
Nice.
And I was like, Jim, I think we've got problems. Hardly see. It was a great game. Could hardly see the field. The one with Derek was quite a simple one. Chinese whispers. I may have said something in the commentary that people got upset about, and some guy phoned another guy in the stand from his house and said, "Hey, Craig Burley said that, blah blah blah," and before you knew it, half the stand had turned round to the gantry.
Right.
Was singing very rude songs that were being picked up by the microphone. I was laughing. Said Derek said, "We do apologise for the language," and he was on. "What are we going to do to the director? What are we going to do? Carry on." Anyway, next thing you know, there's at least one or two faces climbing up the. What do you call it? The scaffolding.
Right.
It was erected to put the gantry in place, and these very irate people were trying to get on the gantry.
Brilliant.
Right? And something happened on the pitch. Keeper makes a save. Bosh, there's replays coming in. My monitor's here, and I've got the mic, and I'm looking at the monitor, and I've got a face here. It's not anybody who should be there, and he's going. So we had to, and Derek was panicking.
Right.
And he kept getting on the lazy to the director, asking for more security.
Brilliant.
They were actually trying to get on the gantry.
Yeah.
And it turns out what they thought I'd said wasn't
You hadn't
what I'd
said.
said.
Well, there you go.
But by the time it had reached a phone call to this
Yeah.
guy and it come up the chain, it had changed.
Right.
It's part and parcel.
There you are.
I've been back a few times.
Making friends everywhere
Like
you
I
go.
went back. The next time I went back, right, this is swear to God, same stadium. I went back, we're in our position about 45 minutes before the kickoff. And there was two people in the stand beneath us. There was nobody else, hardly anybody else on the ground. And this guy, he was a bit of a meathead, it has to say.
Right.
No, skinhead, looked like Robbo, but with 25 pounds more.
Okay.
Right. Big fat unit.
Right. Maybe more than £25.
Nasty looking, 50. Nasty looking Canadian. He just stood. This is no word of a lie. And it was only Derek and I and the sound engineer. And he just stood about 5 metres from me and stared at me.
Wow.
Like we were doing rehearsals and checking sound and nobody else on the ground. And I kept saying to Derek, it's a little bit worrying here, Derek, this guy. So Derek was having fits.
I'd have cried again.
But he never, apparently, he never did it.
Oh, wow. Lovely. Shaka, what was the fastest transfer to materialise in your career? Did you know well in advance that something was cooking, or did it present itself suddenly and you had to make a snap decision?
The fastest, the fastest was my move from Newcastle to West Ham, because I went on a free transfer and that was sorted out months in advance. So just let my contract run out and new contract signed. So that was pretty simple and straightforward.
Was QPR simple for you, Nedum?
Well, it was actually my first proper transfer. So I remember I actually played one game for City that season in the league. It was Wigan, finished that game. And then the next day, one of the directors said, "Oh, we've had a bid come through from QPR." And I was like, "Okay, that's nice." He said, "Okay, yeah, but you've got to go down there like tonight." I was like, "Excuse me?" So the next thing, I'm down in London negotiating a deal. Then the day after, I'm just training at QPR. It was one of the weirdest feelings for me. And to be honest, like, maybe that's my own naivety from somebody who's never really left the club. But the way it happens is so fast, and then, you know, for them, it's literally just business. And the other one actually was when I was a free agent and I was speaking with RSL and they put an offer in and all that stuff. And I was waiting for my visa to come through. And I kept saying, I don't know how long it's going to be. Might be 2 weeks, might be 3 weeks, might be whatever. Then I got a text saying the passport's arrived. I texted someone at RSL. Then I was on a flight the next morning. My life had changed just like that. So
Wow.
the speed of these sort of things, it's very much within football. And yeah, it's good fun sometimes.
And you don't have a chance to say goodbye to anyone or anything? It's just that, boom.
Yeah, it's gone.
Wow.
Yeah, But then, sorry to just give you one more story, Dan. I remember in 2012, it was the end of the transfer window in August. Sorry, 2011, the August transfer window, and I was training with basically like the under 12s at City, so the writing was kind of on the wall. So it's the last day of the window, and I thought I was leaving, so I packed up all my boots and stuff and said bye to everyone. Sat in my house, watched Sky Sports News as nothing happened, and then I had to come back in the next day with the same bags and said, "Hi everyone, I'm back. I've got 3 more months of this now."
Oh wow!
Could be worse. Could have been Peter Odin-Wingy hiding in the bushes at Loftus Road.
Yeah, that's
Chelsea
true.
was mine. But anyway, let me tell you another Derek story quickly.
Right.
Talking about naivety. So I think it was our second game together, but we were doing Hibs Celtic. It was a cracking match at Easter Road, good atmosphere, blah blah blah. But Derek had only just come back from America.
Okay.
Right. So he hadn't been broadcasting in the UK for quite a few years. Although he must have knew the lay of the land. But I think he misunderstood that the natives in Scotland get very restless very quickly. So he said to me after the game, "Great game, mate. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. It was a fantastic atmosphere." And he was walking about, and I said, "That's no word of a lie." I said to him, "Give it 3 months working with me, Derek, and you're going to need to wear a spacesuit every time you walk in." And he looked at me. I don't know if he knew what I meant, but within 2 or 3 months, he was guilty by association.
Yeah, because he's with you and you're anti-everybody.
I'm anti.
And you're anti-anti.
So it was quite funny though, because he went, "Remember that time you told me?" I went, yeah. So he must have thought, maybe my years in America, people in Scotland have mellowed.
No. Ian, have you upset people before with your comments?
Just about every week now, I think.
Perfect.
Yeah.
If you go on social media, every set of commentators or fans in the Premier League think you're biased against their team. So we're all guilty of that every week, and Craig will know exactly what I'm talking about, I think, with that one.
Do you go and Google Ian Darke to see what people are saying about you?
No, I don't look at it. I advise everybody, do not look at what they're saying on social media, because it's pretty toxic, isn't it? A lot of it.
It's all nonsense.
Yes,
isn't it?
it's not real. It's not real. Final. Shaka, we've had a lot of questions on this topic. Whatever happened to your power rankings?
It never comes in.
They'll be coming in a few weeks' time. Still too early in the season.
Which will be a few weeks.
I need more data, Dan. I need more data.
Wow, Shaka,
If I was you,
slack.
If I was you, I'd be getting worried about the phasing out process.
Power rank. Yeah, but he's the one who's initiated the phasing out. That's the thing.
Yeah, he's trying to hand it.
Our producer says they're going to be back next Thursday, Shaq.
No, not next Thursday.
No, he's saying.
Thursdays after.
Wow, yeah, Shaka's power here. That is it. That's good.
He didn't even know what. He didn't even. The producer didn't even know what days the games were on at the weekend.
I know.
Had to send a separate email out to say, "Oh, I made a mistake. Maybe you never noticed." No, we did.
There you go.
We did notice.
Have fun in Mexico, Nedum.
Then he sent me a text. What time do you need to be in today?
Right.
He said to me 5:30.
Yes.
Right. 5:25. You're in here. 5:25. I'm walking along from my desk.
Yes.
And I think, if he texts me,
Yeah.
there could be trouble ahead.
Wow.
Phone buzzes.
Yeah.
Take your time. We're doing a Bundesliga segment.
Well, that's good. What
I needed to know that.
a hard life you have.
It's like, I just don't need to know that.
Look, there you go. Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.